How you guys doing? Welcome to today's video. Today we're actually going to be looking at part 2, which is going to be the interior review of my 2017 Ford Fusion. Hope you guys enjoy it, and here we go. Alright guys, and like I was saying before, I've got these two screens right here, one to the left, one to the right. The one to the left is going to look at all of the vehicle's miles per gallon, things like that, how many miles per empty we have. Miles to empty, may I correct myself. So this is the pad that we use for this screen. So as I back out here, I've got my display mode, trip 1, trip 2, fuel economy. I've also got a driver assist and a setting button. We'll go ahead and quickly go over this. I've got my RPM and my fuel gauge right here. And that's the only thing we have on display. Trip 1, trip 2. We'll go ahead and back out here. My fuel economy, this is a screen I like to keep it on. So it gives me my average miles per gallon, and it also gives me my miles to empty. And I can simply reset my miles per gallon by simply holding to reset, and that shows that right here as well. So it gives you all the tools that you need. I've got driver assist, gives me my rear parking aid, which is my rear parking sensors. And then it also has the traction control. I keep both of those on. Settings, I've got my vehicle settings. I could do cool things like lighting, as far as whether I want those LED lights to be on whenever I'm driving during the day. I could turn those off if I want to, but I love the way it looks, so we keep that on. Locks, I've got the opportunity to change awesome things. Like when I unlock the vehicle to remotely unlock it, I can either do it for all doors or I could do it for just the driver door. So that's pretty cool as well. We've got oil life, we've got windows, awesome things. I'll show you that in another video, a cool feature that I didn't really know about until after I purchased the vehicle, what I could do with my key fob for my windows. But stay tuned and we'll be able to show you guys that as well. Courtesy swipe. If my windshield gets really watery and I'm not able to see, it'll give me a courtesy swipe to let me know, hey, you might want to go ahead and put your windshield wipers on to go ahead and get that clear visibility. And that's all we have for that. Auto engine off. If I sit here and have my vehicle on for X amount of minutes, or even an hour, it'll shut it off after, I believe, 10 minutes at max. So I've got that on just in case if I go in the house, leave my vehicle on, it'll shut it off for me after a certain amount of time. We've got our My Key. So that's going to be safety features I'll show in another video to kind of go more in depth with that. But this, if you're a parent and your kid is getting a vehicle of Ford's, every Ford vehicle should have this. And it does have this, but you can set restrictions on the vehicle. Awesome things. I'll give you guys more info on that in the next video. We've got our display set up. We've got distance. If you're in the US, you most likely want to use miles and gallons. If you want to be cool, kind of going out of the way, you've got different settings right here as well. You've got your temperature if you want to do Fahrenheit, which we always would like to do that, normal people. I'm just playing. I know other people like to do it in Celsius as well, but normally we like to put it in Fahrenheit for temperature. Gauge display, you could do fuel and tack, or you could do just a fuel gauge if you want to. I set it on both just to have it on there. Tire pressure, I do it in PSI. If you want it in a different setting, you've got your different settings right there as well. You've got your language if you want it in Spanish or French. You've got those options, but I'm only able to speak and hear in English, so I've got those options right there for me as well. And that's it for the display setup on the left side. For the right side, I've got awesome features. Like I said, this is the display pad, the control pad to control the right screen. So if we back out here, I've got entertainment, navigation, and phone. Really simple. If I'm on entertainment and I have my audio on, right now it's off, I could do cool things. I'll just go ahead and turn my audio on just so you guys can see. That it'll show me the radio station, If I'm on my Bluetooth right now, I'm not on the Bluetooth, but if I wanted to click on sources, I can hit this button if I have my phone connected, and it'll show the songs that I'm playing from my phone on here. And I can change it by simply pressing either this button or this button, and it will actually change the different songs that I have. Lots of cool features in this vehicle. That's one reason why I purchased it. On the bottom there, you've got your outside temperature, you've got your direction, and you've got your time right there as well. So right now it's showing I have the radio set on FM 1, preset 2. You've got 3 different presets, so you can set up to 30 stations, which is pretty cool. You've got your navigation. Right there, it's going to show your compass, and then it changes, obviously, each direction you go. If I have the navigation on, this vehicle is equipped with the voice-activated navigation. It'll show all my directions, when it's coming up, how close I am, when's my next turn, all right here, whenever I have that set up, and I'll show you guys that in another video as well. Phone settings, if I'm on the phone, oops, sorry about that. If I'm on the phone, right now I don't have my phone connected, but once I do have it connected, it'll show all the contacts right here. If I'm on a phone call, it'll show how long, who I'm on the phone with, different things like that. And right here, you've also got your odometer as well. You've got your park, reverse, neutral, drive, and sport. I have my paddle shifters, which I have the downshift right here. Got the upshift right here, so I've got those options. It is the park, reverse, neutral, drive, and sport mode. Now, if I put it in sport mode, I've got the option to either use the paddle shifters, or I can just put it in sport mode and just let it do what it do. It's gonna rev higher, different things like that. It really doesn't change the miles per gallon as much as I thought it would have, which is a really good thing. I thought it would give me really bad miles per gallon, always driving it in sport mode, but it hasn't really, so I just keep it in there, basically. We've already looked at the auto start stop and that right there, just to show you guys the amount of space we've gotten in the center console. Pretty deep space for a sedan console. And then you've also got your additional side up there. Yes, I do keep Tabasco in here. I just purchased it, so it doesn't just stay in the car. But I currently work at Chick-fil-A, and so we used to have Tabasco. Now we don't, so I normally bring that inside whenever I go to work, so I can put that on my food. Big fan of Tabasco, so. As we look here, though, I did take my license plate cover off the front. That's why you guys didn't see that on there. I think it looks a whole lot better without the front license plate on there, so that's why I took that off. But guys, this is my personal vehicle, 2017 Ford Fusion SE 1.5 liter EcoBoost engine from Ford. Super excited I got this vehicle. I can't wait to give you guys more videos on the vehicle. Like I said before, the next videos will be showing different things I didn't know about the vehicle when I bought it, things I do know now, things I like about the vehicle, things I hate about the vehicle. I can't wait to give you guys more content. Until next time, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.